Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Castle Rick Carpenter Field at ELKINS High School. I'm Roger Smith, and this is VypeFortBend.com coverage of Easter weekend baseball. And so we come to you on Thursday, not Friday. Glad to have you with us, as the ELKINS Knights are a team that is on track for a playoff spot, but they have a problem that we're going to tell you about, and it's a significant one, during the Batter Up Show. They're taking on the CLEMENTS Rangers, who have won 2 of their last 3, including on Tuesday night this week. They defeated Dulles 7-6 with a walk-off win over at Frankie Field. Glad to have you with us, and we want to let you know that our coverage of VypeFortBend.com baseball on your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires and you get great service. Anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best, and all 4 locations are open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen is on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway, and you will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. And by the Needville Insurance Agency. Put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stefano and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop all those insurance carriers, and they find the very lowest premium for you. You don't even have to leave your house. Call Bradley Stefano, and he will save you money on your car or your home or both. His number is 979-793-7411, or you can just go to needvilleinsurance.com. We'll be back with the first-year head coach of the CLEMENTS Rangers, and that is Brett Veliquet, when we return on VypeFortBend.com. Glad you're with us.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Good Thursday evening to you, everybody. Welcome to the Batter Up Show, and we're very happy to have a couple of days off, those of us who are educators, and also to enjoy baseball on Thursday night, and then we'll have Good Friday and Easter Sunday. It's time to visit with Brett Veliquet, the head coach of the CLEMENTS Rangers. And first of all, let's talk about your team getting the win over Dulles, 7-6 on Tuesday night of this week. And also, I noticed you used a lot of different pitchers.
Yeah, we actually used our whole roster to get through the game. But yeah, we fell behind in the middle of the game, and we had a lot of fight and grit and come back in and tie it up in that same inning. And then it took us about 4 more innings just to get the win. But I was pretty proud of the guys sticking with it and fighting.
So, have you had any other walk-off wins this year, or was that the only one?
We've been walked off, but we haven't had one ourselves. So, we're very appreciative of it.
There aren't too many things in life that are better when you get to enjoy a walk-off than when it is done to you. Now tonight, you've got Jackson Mino on the mound. He's not just valuable to your team when he pitches, but what type of pitching does he bring, and what can you say about Jackson?
Jackson can locate all his pitches, both sides of the plate. He's very competitive. He's obviously a dual player, so he plays outfield for us, and he's a senior, so he's a good leader. He wants to be on the bump whenever times are tough, and we're going to call on him to do it tonight.
And your team has won 2 out of the last 3. You got to be feeling pretty good about things, and you are probably aware of this, but the Knights are probably down a few players. They've been catching a flu bug, and so what are the objectives? What must you accomplish if you're going to get the win tonight?
We just can't beat ourselves. I don't care who's playing for them or not. It's just all about us. So as long as we stick together, play our game, play the way we can, we'll be fine.
All right. Well, we appreciate it very much, and you made it to Easter weekend. Congratulations, and good luck tonight against the Knights.
All right. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
That is Brett Veliquette of the Clements Rangers, and we'll be back with Brent Schmidt of the ELKINS Knights when we continue on VypeFortBend.com. We're your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports. We're brought to you tonight by Xfinity, the future of awesome, by First Tire and Automotive, with 4 great locations in Fort Bend County, all of them open Monday through Saturday, and in fact, they are open tomorrow on Good Friday. Also, Archer Volkswagen and the Needville Insurance Agency. We know you got teenage drivers. You got others who are going to become teenage drivers soon. It's costly to insure them, but I'll tell you what, Bradley Stavinow, my friend at the Needville Insurance Agency, will get you the very best rate on your car insurance as well as your home insurance. So give him a call, 979-793-7411, or you can go to needvilleinsurance.com. You don't even have to leave your house, but he'll come see you if he needs to. Thank you, Bradley, for being a sponsor, and also to Archer Volkswagen, First Tire and Automotive, and also Xfinity. We'll be back after this.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavinow with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Welcome back to the Castle and more of the Batter Up Show. And Brent Schmidt is not only the coach of the Knights, he's also a teacher. And so every teacher's in a good mood right now because no more school for, in some cases, 4 full days. So welcome in, Coach, and how are you feeling at this point?
Well, I personally am not sick, so that is the key right now. As for the rest of us, we've got our own little flu pandemic going on. We had about half of our varsity at home sick this week, so it has been nothing but adversity all week trying to piece it together. Luckily, you know, we've got a good group of younger guys who are eager and, you know, ready to start showing what they can do. And they've stepped in. They stepped in for us Tuesday night and really helped. So, you know, we're going to have to piece it together a little bit tonight as well.
Who are some of the familiar names that you count on pretty much every night, unless you have this little flu epidemic or pandemic or whatever we should call it. Who's going to be missing, and are there some that are going to be filling in who have not very much experience? You want to mention their names?
Yeah, Braden Malfetto, our everyday second baseman, is homesick. Our everyday right fielder and one of our pitchers, Sean Kokar, is home ill. We'll have our typical DH is now moving in to fill in second. Getting a little creative with some of our first basemen and outfielders to fill in that spot as well. Where it's going to be really, really interesting tonight is on the mound. We've got other guys that are home ill as well. Will Conlon, one of our middle relief type guys who can eat up innings, is homesick. So it's going to be very interesting. And even some of the guys who are here, although they're here, standing out there participating, they may be at about 50%. And if we didn't have a game tonight, they would probably be home sick. So it's going to be interesting. But all we can do is just compete with what we got. And there's no such thing as 100%. So they just got to give us everything they got tonight.
All right. Well, I don't know if our listeners heard it, but I think there's a creative solution. If you yell from the diaphragm, sometimes that can loosen phlegm. And of course, we all know baseball players love to spit, so we'll probably see a lot of that. But good luck tonight, and also I guess it's as good a time as any as you could have to have this, because you'll basically, I would assume, be doing nothing. Good Friday off tomorrow, then the whole weekend. So you'll bring them back in on Monday, and those who are suffering from something will be okay.
Yeah, hopefully, everything aligns the way we hope it does. You never hope for these things to happen, but like you said, it was a good time for it to happen if there is a good time. But yeah, we've got a long weekend to recuperate. Hopefully get everybody back to full strength, so these next 2 weeks we can really, really make a push as far as a playoff push and for seeding. And we've got the big boys left in the district, so hopefully everything is lining up the way we want it to.
Next night up, and in this case, maybe several next nights up. Good luck tonight, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll be back. Clements against Elkins on a Thursday night. And an early happy Easter to all of you out there. This is VypeFortBend.com. We are your broadcast home and Easter basket full of goodies for Fort Bend County sports. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this from the Castle, Rick Carpenter Field. By the way, Coach Carpenter, hope you're enjoying your retirement. Everything is great now that we don't have to go to school tomorrow. We'll be back.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Here are your starting lineups for our game tonight here at the Castle, Rick Carpenter Field in Missouri City, Texas, home of the Elkins Knights. For the visiting Clements Rangers, it is Ryan Brown playing third base and leading off. Cody Ziegelski is their shortstop and batting second. The starting pitcher and hitting for himself in the 3 spot, Jackson Mino. Fletcher Garcia is the cleanup hitter. He's in left field. Taylor Brown in center field. Griffin Culver, he's the catcher, and he bats sixth. Ben Couture is at first base for Clements, and he bats in the number 7 hole. The 8th place hitter is Stefano Demaris, the right fielder, and Garrett Lehand, the second baseman, is batting 9th for the Clements Rangers. To recap, Ryan Brown, Ziegelski, and Mino, Garcia, Taylor Brown, and Culver, Couture, Demaris, and Lehand. Now for the Elkins Knights. Leading off and playing center field, Braylon Payne. And, you know, if anybody on the team is to get sick, the last guy you want getting sick is Braylon Payne, at least among the position players, because he's the straw that stirs the drink. Seth Spies is the pitcher. Doesn't usually get starts at this time of year, but you know what Coach talked about, the little flu problem during the Batter Up show. Seth Spies hitting for himself and pitching. He's batting second. Logan Abity, the catcher, bats third. Jacob Binder, the shortstop, bats in the cleanup spot. Adam Wade, the right fielder, bats in the 5 position. Batting sixth, that is first baseman Nick Carroll. Luke Dixon at second base for the Knights, batting 7th. Batting 8th, it's David Martin, the third baseman, and Elijah Victorian in left field for the Elkins Knights. Payne, Spies, and Abity, Binder, Wade, and Carroll, and then Dixon, Martin, and Victorian. Anytime we do a game here at the Castle, I want to thank my good friend Kevin Max, a guy who's been, he's been the biggest fan of Elkins baseball of anybody ever since he was a student at Elkins back during the 90s when Rick Carpenter was winning the first of his state championships. And he comes here to basically run everything in the press box. He makes sure we have lineups. And, you know, he always tells his boss, you know, in fact, he told his boss back before he got his job as a real estate broker, he said, there are certain dates I'm going to give you, and I'm going to have to leave a little bit early those days, and that's not negotiable, and I'm not working late, and it's so he can be here at the Castle. The music continues to play. The 2 head coaches are meeting at the home plate area with the home plate umpire, and his name is Gerard Caldwell. I met him a few moments ago. His dad is Jerry, whom I gather is also an umpire himself. So, Jerry Caldwell, you're going to be listening to the balls and strikes calls from your son Gerard, and we'll tell you how this game is going, and hopefully the crowd will be happy with his work. But I know that you guys who are wearing the blue all the time know going in that there are sometimes going to be objections, shall we say. All right, we'll step aside and be back with the first pitch. Elkins and Clements on a Thursday night. Happy Easter to you. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com. We are your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports.
For nearly a decade, Comcast has been helping students get ready. We've connected 4 million low-income students to low-cost, high-speed Xfinity Internet. We're working with hundreds of school districts across the country to sponsor free internet and laptops. And now, we're turning 1,000 community centers into lift zones, Wi-Fi-enabled safe spaces to study, so more students have the tools they need to be ready for anything. Learn more at Comcast.com/education.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stefano with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
All right, we've just had the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner, and I just noticed something, and I'm maybe just a little bit concerned about it, and that is that Gerard Caldwell appears to be, oh, wait a minute, never mind. I was about to say that it looks like he's the only umpire, but now I see somebody is going to provide a partnership for him, so that's wonderful. All right, so it is Seth Spies, someone we don't really get to see start very often for the Knights during the district season. He's often used out of the bullpen, and he has been kind of a workhorse. Seth Spies, here is his record. 3 wins, no losses. He has covered 21 1/3 innings. This will be his 7th appearance, but only his 3rd start. He's given up 20 hits in those 21 1/3 innings, 9 runs allowed, 8 of those earned, 11 walks and 24 strikeouts. His ERA is 2.63. His WHIP is 1.45. For those of you in Rio Linda, WHIP means walks and hits per innings pitched. And the batting average against Seth Spies is 247. So the right-hander will be on the mound trying to make up for the absence of some players. And I'm going to assume that Nick Salas is one of those players. He was so great in that Friday night win a couple of weeks ago against Travis that really got ELKINS back into this baseball playoff race. But I don't think he's here. So, Nick, hope you feel better soon. But I believe your teammates are ready to pick up the slack, although the Clements Rangers have other ideas. So let's talk about Ryan Brown, their leadoff hitter. And this is talking about district games. He has an average of .379, an on-base percentage of .486. He's just been terrific. He's also 100% on his stolen bases. He's got 3 doubles, a triple, no home runs yet, but of course the night is young. 6 RBIs during district play for Ryan Brown, and he is tied for the lead in RBIs with Cooper Ziegelski. And Cooper Ziegelski, I think I called him Cody earlier. Sorry about that. Cooper Ziegelski is going to be batting second, and his batting average is, well, it's even better, .393 with a .514 on-base percentage. And, of course, tied for the lead on the team in RBIs, but no extra base hits for Cooper Ziegelski. So Ryan Brown leads it off, right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitching Seth Spies, who goes from the stretch. Here comes the first pitch, swung on, and a little foul tip that gets underneath Logan Abady. And it bounced off of our home plate umpire, Gerard Caldwell, but he's just fine. Spies is going to be hitting for himself, and he's got a pretty good record for a guy that not only doesn't start when he pitches, but also doesn't get that many plate appearances. Swing and a foul back. And Ryan Brown is down 0-2 as Seth Spies works to his first hitter. A beautiful sun-splashed evening here at Rick Carpenter Field on the campus of Elkins High School. Here's the 0-2 breaking ball and a nice save there by Ryan Brown, but he fouled it off his left foot. Oh, that thing's got to just be killing him right now. And now, yes, we do have a foul ball. Of course, Ryan Brown was asking the home plate umpire something. I'm not sure what he was asking him, but he is going to need a minute or two to walk it off. And that gives us a chance to talk about what we're going to bring you next week on Tuesday night. It'll probably be our final Class 5A regular season game of the year on our broadcast schedule as Hightower hosts Kempner. And then on Friday night, it is ladies' night. It is the district lead showdown between the Travis Tigers girls and the Ridgepoint Panthers girls. There is a hard ground ball on the left side, foul. One of the more picturesque settings for baseball is Rick Carpenter Field. They have a nice little berm out there in left field, and sometimes you see picnickers out there. And the thing that I think has kept them away thus far tonight is the traffic. It's terrible out on Highway 6. Breaking ball inside, and it's now 1-2, and that ball almost hit Ryan Brown, and it would not have hit nearly as bad as it did when he fouled one off his left foot. But he's a ball player. He's tough. Slightly open stance, ready for the 1-2. And that's a high fly ball to center field. Is Binder going out, Payne coming in, and Binder makes the call about 15 feet deep into the outfield grass, and there's one away. I guess I need to give you the defensive alignment for your Elkins Knights. Logan Abity behind the plate as usual. Nick Carroll at first. Luke Dixon at second base.
Ziegelski.
Jacob Binder, who just caught that pop-up at shortstop. David Martin is at third base. Elijah Victorian in left field. Braylon Payne in center, and Adam Wade in right. Now it is Cooper Ziegelski, and I called him Cody when I gave the starting lineups because his brother Cody used to be the shortstop for Clements. And first pitch swinging, he hits a shallow fly ball to right field. Adam Wade runs in and makes the catch. So it's been easy work thus far to get the first two outs for Seth Spies.
Number 7, Jackson Mino.
Now Jackson Mino. And I'm looking on my roster and finding Mino and seeing that Mino has an average of 276. He's got 8 hits on the year. First pitch to him is a curveball right in there for a strike. He's got a .382 on-base percentage. His OPS 7.796. He doesn't like to draw walks. Now there's a bouncer to David Martin. It is a fair ball past him and rolling to the fence short of the corner. And with 2 outs, that's going to be a double because really, truth be told, the third baseman Martin had to make a very long lunge to try and get that baseball. And so Jackson Mino, who will be on the mound when we get to the bottom of the first, helps himself out with a double.
Anthony Garcia.
And we'll see if some call him Fletcher Garcia, some call him Anthony Garcia can come through. Anthony or Fletcher is at .313 on the year, .476 on-base percentage. And he's very hard to strike out. He's only struck out 3 times in district plays, playing basically every game. Right-handed hitter. Mino leads off of second base. There will be no courtesy runner, or will there? There's a curveball in there for a strike. Yep, Jackson Mino is going to run for himself. Strike 1 on Garcia. Spies takes a long look in at Abity. Binder moving in behind Mino as he takes his lead off second. Here's another curveball, and that's right down the middle for a strike. 0-2 on Garcia. Garcia was 2 for 5 in that Tuesday night win over Dulles. drove in a run. There's a curveball that caught the inside corner, and down he goes on 3 pitches. So, no run. And her son, well, I want to thank her for what he has done for these Elkins Knights. Wow, what a year. I hope he doesn't swing at the first pitch because I want to tell you all about his accomplishments. But it is the first pitch swinging. It's going into short center. Taylor Brown rushing in. He makes the call, and he's right behind the shortstop when he finally gloves it. So Braylon Payne is out, and that's a sigh of relief from the Clements Rangers. But Braylon, with 4 homers on the year, his average is .462. That leads the team. His on-base plus slugging, or OPS, is 1.29, actually 1.30. He's leading the team in that department as well, also 36 hits. We'll tell you more next time. Now it is Seth Spees batting for himself, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. This will be the first time this year I've given hitting numbers on Seth Spees, and it won't take very long. 0-1 the count. And it bounces in all the way to the net. So he's really only had 4 at-bats. And he's gotten 2 hits, though, so that's not too bad. I mean, he's basically hitting .500. Swings and hits a tapper foul on the left side into the shaded grass. The shadows are creeping just over the third base dugout where the Knights are, over the third base line, but in about 20 minutes, they'll creep all the way out past the infield dirt. 1-2 pitch on the way, bounced in. So Seth Spees has scored a couple of runs. His batting average with runners in scoring position is 1,000. So both of his 2 hits have come with guys out there either at second or third or both. Here's the 2-2, and he just gets a piece of that one. And I think if he hangs in there much longer, his teammates are really going to start making a lot of noise every time he fouls one off. Spees taking his time, and now they're needing extra baseballs already. Hope you enjoy your Easter weekend. Remember, you can take us with you wherever you go. Listen live, listen later. It is always free on VypeFortBend.com. The 2-2 pitch is outside, and it is now 3-2. And I suspect that if Spies does draw a walk, they will bring in a courtesy runner. Jackson Mino ran for himself, but I'll bet they have somebody running for Spies. Check swing, and it's outside, ball 4. Teammates appreciating Seth Spies and his patience at the plate. Now Logan Abadi. He doesn't have the flu. That's wonderful. 65 at-bats, leads the team in that category, and it's mainly because he doesn't like to draw a lot of walks, but his average is 385. On base, 447. His OPS, 909. 5 doubles. He is tied with Jacob Binder for the team lead in that department, and he's got 22 RBIs, and he is tied with Braylon Payne for the leadership in that department. He's been hit by a pitch 4 times. First pitch swinging, high fly ball like a lob wedge to left field, and it's Fletcher Garcia settling under it. Easy play for Fletcher, and there are 2 outs. Now Jacob Binder just talked to his grandma before the game. 449 average for Jacob, 563 on base percentage, and 449 is the second best average on the team. 563 on base percentage leads the team. As we said, he's tied for the lead in doubles with Abadi. He's tied for the lead in triples with 4 with, guess who? Braylon Payne, and there's a throw over. Easily back in is the courtesy runner. No, wait a minute. That is indeed. No, it isn't. It's not Seth Spies. I'll have to figure out who it is. It's Dominic Trevino. Binder swings and fouls one out of play back to the right. Mino looks in at his catcher, Griffin Culver. Breaking ball, skied into left field. This will be another play for Garcia. Goes back, now ranges in 2 or 3 steps and squeezes it, and that'll do it. So kind of an uneventful first inning offensively for both teams. For the Elkins Knights, no runs on no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We are still scoreless, and we'll go to the second on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Taylor Brown, Griffin Culver, and Ben Couture here in the top of the second. No score between the Rangers and the Elkins Knights.
Taylor Brown.
Clements looking to win its 3rd game in the last 4 outings. They've won 2 of their last 3, including the Tuesday night walk-off win, 7-6 over the Dulles Vikings. Taylor Brown, another right-handed hitter for these Rangers. Abadi sets up an outside corner, and Seth Spies' first pitch is flied into center field. Braylon Payne just waltzing in to make the catch. I'm trying to use more varied and unusual verbs, so that looked a little bit like a waltz. One away for Griffin Culver.
Number 11, Griffin Culver.
Culver's got a .324 on-base percentage. Stands tall in the right-handed batter's box, squares to bunt, pulls the bat back, and it's outside for ball one. Spees with his cap just slightly askew to the left, looks in. There's another square around a bunt, but a pitch is low. 2-0 on Culver. Is he going to lay down a bunt? Well, he squared again, but took that one for a strike at the belt right on the inside half. Clements is known for having baseball players named Griffin, like Griffin Hatting. Swings and lashes one down the left field line, and it is foul. Not foul by much. Culver's really been looking for a good hit, and he had great contact on that one, and you know they say it's a game of inches, and that's the perfect example. When you have these baseball games with only 2 umpires, it's really hard to make some of those calls, but Gerard Caldwell was right on top of that one. So that foul ball leaves the count at 2-2, and now we are ready to go again. Spees from the stretch always. Here it comes. Breaking ball, a slow roller up the middle. It's Binder behind second base, makes the throw in time. And like a lot of catchers, Culver is not super fast, and he almost got there. It only beat him by about half a step. Ben Couture now. He's batting .250 on the year. He doesn't like to draw walks. He's only drawn 1 during district play. He's got 2 RBIs. He's got a double on the season. Spees brings it. Swing and a miss. Spees is not an extremely hard thrower. Here comes the 0-1. That is a line drive over second base and into right center field. Adam Wade up with it, and a 2-out single for Ben Couture. It's the Rangers' second hit of the game. Now, Stefano Demaris. I actually coached his oldest brother, Foti. Now, wait a minute.
Number 15, Stefano
Demaris. That's right, Stefano Demaris. Hitting .222 on the year, and not only did I coach his oldest brother, Foti, his name sounds like somebody. First pitch to him, and Demaris skies it on the infield in foul ground. There goes Logan Abity. Basket catch, falls down as he makes it, and there you go. I was going to say, and I'll say it before we go to the break, that there was a very short time during my college life that I actually watched a soap opera, Days of Our Lives, and they had this villain. I never actually saw him. I just heard him talked about every episode for about, forever. His name was Stefano Demaris. He was so mysterious, and they said somebody killed him, but I guess nobody knew where the body is, so you always wonder, is Stefano Demaris ever going to show up on the show? I don't know if he did or not, but I did like Gloria Loring and also Deidre Hall. Okay, 1.5 innings down and no score between Clements and Elkins. We'll be back.
We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land for taking care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. And folks in Missouri City who root for Elkins, do we want you to go past the Office Depot in Missouri City all the way to the one in Sugar Land? Well, yes, we do. And tell Nick Sion and the staff that you really appreciate their support. Adam Wade leads it off for the Elkins Knights to begin the bottom of the second. No score. With the Clements Rangers on the mound, it's Jackson Mino for Clements. Clements wearing white pants, navy blue tops with the white and Columbia blue stripes on the sleeves, and that is powered to the right center field gap. It's about a foot short of a home run. It rattles off the rock wall, and Adam Wade can only get a single out of it. His problem was he hit the ball too hard. It bounced off the wall right back to right fielder Stefano Demaris, and he got it back in. That's the first hit of the night for the Knights. Now Nick Carroll.
Number 4, Nicholas Carroll.
Carroll batting .259, .412 on-base percentage. His OPS is .708. He's got a double and he's got 5 RBIs. He's a tall, lean, right-handed hitter. After this first pitch, we'll give you the Clements defensive alignment. Open stance for Nick, who squares to bunt. Lets one go by. It's a strike at the knees. Behind the plate, it's Griffin Culver at first base, Ben Couture, Garrett Lehand at second, Cooper Ziegelski at shortstop, Ryan Brown is the third baseman. In left field, Fletcher Garcia, Taylor Brown in center, and Stefano Demaris in right. 0-1 pitch, another bunt attempt. It goes toward first base, picked up by Mino, throws on to first. That's an easy play. Couture records the out. Wade moves to second, and there's one away. I think I hear Led Zeppelin. There you go. I'll turn it up for those of you who, like them.
Number 9, Luke Dixon.
All right, now it is Luke Dixon with a runner in scoring position, looking for an opportunity to drive someone home, but they're going to have him bunt. He puts one down, this one toward third, but it rolls into foul ground. Dixon batting .273, .385 on base, OPS of .839. He's got 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 4 RBIs. The only home run hitters on the Knights team are Braylon Payne and Adam Wade. Well, the only ones in the ballpark tonight. Sean Kokar is one of those players who is not feeling healthy enough to play. Get well soon, Sean. You and also Nick Salas. But 4 hunters for Payne, 4 for Wade, and 1 for the ailing Sean Kokar. Another bunt attempt, but a pullback on the bat, and the pitch is low. It's now 1-1 on Dixon. Dixon batting .308 with runners in scoring position, but I don't think they're going to let him swing away here. Although the plan could change on this pitch. He is ready to bunt. Here comes Mino's pitch. And that catches the outside corner. Strike 2, 1-2. No baseball on Friday night or Saturday. We'll enjoy Easter weekend in relax mode. 1-2, late swing and a good spoil. Dixon sends it back into the net, and the count's still 1-2. The Shadows have moved past the pitcher's mound now. Mino brings the 1-2 down in the dirt, and a nice block by Culver. 2-2 the count. One thing you have to consider when Adam Wade is at second base, let's say you hit a single into the outfield. He is such a big dude coming down the line. Now, Griffin Culver is a good-sized fella himself, but it's kind of an intimidating thing to see someone 6'5" headed down the line, and there is a line drive to shortstop. Ziegelski makes the catch, but can't quite double up Wade. Hustling over was the second baseman, Lehand. He got there, but Wade got to the bag first. Well, Dixon hit it hard on a 2-2 pitch. But Ziegelski was right there to make sure it died a quick death.
Number 22, David Martin.
Now David Martin, he's been very handy defensively at third base. And he can give his team a lead right here. Swing and a one-hopper right back to Mino. He runs halfway to first base, underhands it to Couture, and there you go. So for the Elkins Knights, no runs on one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. And we'll proceed to the third inning. Nobody has scored. This is VypeFortBend.com. Good Thursday night to you. We've got Clements and Elkins.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stefano with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a fourth generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Garrett Lehand leads off for the Clements Rangers in a scoreless game. Top of the third here at the Castle Rick Carpenter Field at Elkins. Seth Spies starts him with a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Lehand's specialty is drawing walks. Second pitch, swing and a miss at the high heat, and it's 0-2. Lehand has 10 walks in district play, including 2 on Tuesday night against Dulles. Here comes the 0-2, and a nice spoil. He lunged down and got the I guess he kind of golfed that one, and it's rolling on top of the hitting facility. Wondering about the temperature? It's a perfect 75 degrees. Just lovely. Gentle breeze blowing from right to left. Curveball just missed the outside corner, and a gutsy take by Lehand. Tuesday night we get the broadcasting equipment turned back on, and we'll have Hightower hosting Kempner. And then on Friday night, softball, it is Travis hosting Ridge Point. Swing and a miss on the let-up pitch by Spies. That is his second strikeout, and down goes Lehand.
Number 9, Ryan Brown.
Now to the top, and Ryan Brown popped up his first time. Tall right-handed hitter, swings at a curveball. It's a one-hopper to Martin at third base, gathers it in, throws across, and a nice pick at the other end by Carroll, digging it out for the retirement of Ryan Brown, and quickly there are 2 away. Cooper Ziegelski now.
Number 23, Cooper Ziegelski.
Cooper flied out to right field to Adam Wade his first time. First pitch to him is down in the dirt for ball one. And the Shadows have pretty much covered the infield dirt at this point. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, but it caught the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Really the only thing that looks sunlit right now is the scoreboard, and where the sun is and where the scoreboard is and where I am, there's this bright reflection. I can't even really read what's on the board until the sun goes down. There's a liner. It is off the glove of Spies, but he does find it, throws to Carroll, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Seth Spies. We'll go to the bottom of the third. No score between Elkins and Clements.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stefano with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Leading off for the Knights, number 3, Elijah Victorian.
So it's Elijah Victorian, 244 on the year, 380 on-base percentage. Got 10 hits, a double, a triple, and 4 RBIs. First pitch to him is a strike at the knees. Left-handed hitting, Elijah Victorian with really good speed. Jackson Mino looks over the top of his glove, winds, and comes home with it. The 0-1 pitch also catches the outside corner. It was one of those backdoor curveballs, and Victorian didn't really think so, but he knows where it's going to be called a strike, so now he can adjust. Here's the 0-2. That was close, but outside. There's almost no wind. The American and Texas flags in straightaway center are not doing too much out there. Here's the 1-2, check swing. Victorian takes it high, and it's 2-2. Mino's been pitching very efficiently, hasn't struck anyone out. That pitch is outside, and the count goes full on Elijah Victorian. Braylon Payne waiting on deck. Here's the 3-2. And that is lined into right field, sinking, and it is caught by the second baseman, Garrett Lehand. Oh my, what a play. Yeah, it looked like it was sinking, but the problem for the Knights was Lehand really made a great break on it and sprinted back toward right field. So some of those old-time announcers say you can hang a star on that baby. That was a great play by Lehand. Now the bases are empty for Braylon Payne. He takes a pitch outside, breaking ball, 1-0. Payne flied out to center field, I think on the first pitch of the at-bat when he led off the bottom of the first. Here's the 1-0, and that is smoked toward right center and down for a single. Gathering it in, Taylor Brown gets it back in, and now let's see what Braylon Payne's going to do on the base paths. He is 21 out of 23 stealing bases. Nobody else on the team has tried more than 10 stolen base attempts. Braden Malfetto, and by the way, Braden, hope you're doing okay. You're one of the walking wounded, or one of the bedridden, I guess we could say. There's a throw over, and diving back in is Payne. Braden is a big part of this team. 63 at-bats. That's second on the team behind Logan Abedy. Meanwhile, in the batter's box, it's Spies trying to stake himself to a lead. And there goes Payne, swing and a miss. And the throw bounces in. Payne slides in head first with yet another stolen base. So make that 22 out of 24. And it's the first stolen base of the night for the Knights. So let's see, what is Seth Spies' batting average with runners in scoring position? I think I already told you this. Sure enough, it's 1,000. Let's see if he can keep that average right where it is. There goes Payne again. The pitch is outside. The throw is high, and Payne is in there. And let me update his stolen base numbers for you now. He's 23 out of 25. He wouldn't steal home, would he? Would he? I don't think he would. So Seth Spies now with a 1-1 count. Jackson Mino from the stretch brings it. Curveball bounces in. Culver keeps it in front. It trickles over to the right, but nobody moves. And the first baseman, Ben Couture, came over and said a little something to Jackson Mino. Now Spies gets back in there. Spies walked in the first inning. Here comes the 2-1, and that is golf towards center field. Going back is Taylor Brown. It's over his head. Payne was going to score anyway, but he comes home on what turns out to be a double for Seth Spies. And it's 1-0. The Knights on top. All right, so Seth Spies, 3 hits in 3 tries with runners in scoring position. Not bad for someone who just doesn't get to hit that often. So the Abedy train is coming to the plate. He flied out to left field his first time, and the Knights have a 1-0 lead with 1 out in the bottom of the third and a runner in scoring position. And Abedy pretty good. 4:33 with runners in scoring position. Mino brings him the first pitch. Curveball, inside strike. Looked like it was headed for his left elbow, and it just took a little dive back into the strike zone. 0-1. Mino brings it. Swing and a miss by Abedy. By the way, Mino, when he comes set during his stretch, it's kind of an uncomfortable bent over position, kind of like Craig Kimbrell, although not that weird. Here's the 0-2. Outside, Abedy not chasing, and it's 1-2. Logan has 22 RBIs, and he can jump past Braylon Payne if he drives home a run right here. And it's an excuse me swing. Slow roller to second baseman Garrett Lehand throws Abedy out. And on the play, you have the runner Spies move from second to third. Jacob Binder comes up. He hits 400 with runners in scoring position. That's not bad. And, you know, I again failed to notice that Seth Spies was replaced on the base paths. It's Dominic Trevino. He's a freshman. Here's the pitch to the right-hander Binder, down and away, and a nice backhand by Culver. Did not let it get to the backstop. Adam Wade, who has home run power, waits to bat next. Mino's going to go from the windup with the runner at third. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-0 the count on Jacob Binder. There's a chance that maybe, just maybe, Mino is kind of carefully pitching to Binder. Wade, who's on deck at 6'5", certainly has a bigger strike zone. Here's the 2-0. Binder lets that one go, and they haven't given him anything to swing at yet. It's 3-0. His brother Joseph playing at Alvin Community College. He was a pretty prolific hitter himself. Mino winds and brings the 3-0. It's a 4-pitch walk. There goes Binder. That might have been the intentional walk. There's just no way that Binder's going to chase something in a silly way. Adam Wade, 1 for 1, singled to lead off the second.
Wade.
He's in the 4-homer club along with Payne. It's 286 with runners in scoring position, 259 overall. Better than that, actually, after that second inning single. First pitch to him. Looks at a curveball right down the middle. Right down Knight's court for a strike. Mino rocks and fires, and there's a ground ball towards second. Hard charging is Lehand, scoops and throws, gets Wade, and that'll do it. So Jackson Mino pitches well to get out of that inning that had a lot of base running traffic. Only gives up the 1 run. So we'll go to the 4th. It is Elkins 1 and Clements 0 on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hello and welcome back. Top of the 4th. Clements comes to bat trailing, but only by 1-0, and Jackson Mino leads off against Seth Spees. Swings at a curveball and a ground ball back up the middle off the glove of Spees, and a late throw gets him. It's the second baseman coming in behind and making the play. Luke Dixon had to barehand it and fire quickly to Nick Carroll, and he got it there. 1 pitch, 1 out, and now Fletcher Garcia.
Number 21, Anthony Garcia.
Also known as Anthony. Pitch down and away for a ball. Now I notice there is a player on one of these teams named Bohm. And I have a story that came up. Curve ball just caught the inside corner, and a beauty by Spees. It's 1-1. Okay, so let's see. Coleman Bohn, B-O-H-N, plays for Clements. Swinging a curveball and a slow roller toward Martin at third. He gets rid of it. The throw is high. Safe at first because the throw slightly pulled Nick Carroll off the bag. Carroll made the catch and tried to turn around and tag Garcia, but he could not tag him out. And I think he might have made it anyway. So that's an infield single for Garcia. Now Taylor Brown, who flied out to center to lead off the second. So you got Coleman Bohn, B-O-H-N, and you had Alec Baum, B-O-H-M, plays for the Phillies. I think he's a third baseman. Breaking ball to start the at-bat to Taylor Brown, and it's in there for a strike. You know how fans in Philly are. They're just not very tolerant of anyone who's not loyal and not playing well. Here's the 0-1 to Taylor Brown. Curveball in there, 0-2. So Alec Baum, the third baseman for the Phillies, is playing in his hometown. Well, not his hometown, but it's where he plays his home games now. 0-2. Down and in for a ball, 1-2 on Taylor Brown. He makes 3 errors, and of course the fans start getting on him, and the television cameras moved in on him, and lip readers were able to see something offensive. His name needs to be Alec F. Baum at this point. Here's the 1-2. There goes the runner. Swung on a miss. That's a strikeout, and the throw down, not in time. Stolen base for Garcia. Abade's throw almost got him. 2 away on the strikeout, and now Griffin Culver. So Alec Baum, let's see.
Number 11, Griffin Culver.
It was blank this place. That's what he said, but the fans realized it, and then he had to apologize. Here's the pitch to Culver. Swings at a curveball and golfs it out of play. Look out on the behind the hitting facility. There's a couple of rabbits out there. No, I don't see any. I'm looking forward to seeing some wildlife on the field in these twilight time games, though. 0-1 the count. Garcia leading off of second. Culver takes a pitch, and it's inside for a ball. So anyway, I guess in high school, I know you have some bad language out there, but you don't get those close-up video camera shots to read lips. 1-1 pitch down and in. Culver is now ahead 2-1. And even guys that are pretty devout religiously, like Roger Staubach, he cursed a lot on the field. A lot of people would just their image of him would be shattered if they knew that. 2-0 to Culver, 2-1 I should say, swings and misses. It's 2-2. You're going to help out the scoreboard guy. Spies of Elkins pitching a dandy thus far and leading 1-0. Brings it to Culver, breaking ball, and that is in the air, is going back. Victorian chasing it. It is gone! That just kept carrying, and Griffin Culver has put Clements in front 2-1. He just got that one down in the happy zone, and he's rounding third and now headed home. The Rangers come out of the dugout, and they haven't had a lot of long balls. Griffin Culver goes deep. And now, according to baseball protocol, you might have Ben Couture walk around a little bit between pitches because Culver's got to get the catcher's gear back on.
Ben Couture.
Wow, he gave that one a ride. Spies brings it to Couture, a breaking ball, and he takes it. And it was a curveball that Culver hit over the wall. And now that I look out there at that wall, looks like a dad and his 2 little girls out there. Check swing. Actually, it's kind of a swinging bunt attempt by Couture on a pitch down and in. And he comes up empty, so he's down 0-2. Spies brings it. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. But the Clements Rangers come up with 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll continue to the bottom of the 4th. Clements now leads the Elkins Knights 2-1.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land for taking care of business every day, helping us bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. Nick Carroll, first pitch swinging, hits one to third base. Bobbled over there. Ryan Brown couldn't come up with it cleanly. That'll be an error, and Carroll reaches. That's our first error of the game, and now Luke Dixon. Dixon hit the ball hard, but at the shortstop, Ziegelski. So he's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Puts down a bunt right back toward the mound. Coming out to get it is Culver. He throws to first in time. The sacrifice is perfectly executed, and that moves Carroll over to second base. So I know that you are all very anxious to know about the status of sacrifice bunts for the Elkins Knights.
Number 22,
the A-League Braden Molfetto leads the team with 4. Dixon now has 3. He's second on the team. And you got Lopez, Daniel Lopez, David Martin, and Logan Abady with 1 sacrifice bunt each. Carroll now has 1 also. All right, so standing in the batter's box is that David Martin with a runner in scoring position. He lashes one on the ground, fair inside third, and rolling toward the corner. Here comes Carroll around third to score. Getting it up is Garcia in the corner, and he brings it in, but it's a stand-up double for David Martin. And evidently he has a very large and lovely fan club. All right, so we're tied at 2.
Number 3, Elijah.
It didn't take the Knights very long to respond to that 2-run homer by Griffin Culver. First pitch swinging, Elijah Victorian, high pop up behind second base. And then it is the center fielder, Taylor Brown, who calls off Garrett Lehand. And that is your second out. Coming to the batter's box.
Number 18, Braylon Payne.
So it's out there for him. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs, and the Knights have just tied the game at 2-2. First pitch to Payne. It's a hard ground ball on 2 hops to Couture. Takes it himself. No, actually flips it to Mino in time to get Payne. And there you go. The Knights are done, but not before they pick up a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We will proceed to the 5th inning. It gets late early around here, and it's 2-2. Clements and Elkins and Prince.
Hey, batter, 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 swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
15, Stefano Demaris.
All right, we got a dandy going here. 2-2 is the score as we go to the 5th. Stefano Demaris leads off against Seth Spies off the end of the bat, and a foul ground on the right side, and Nick Carroll runs it down behind the first base coaching box. 1 pitch and 1 out in the 5th. Now it's Garrett Lehand 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Number 3, Garrett Lehand.
Right-handed hitter against the right-hander Seth Spies. Both Spies and Jackson Mino have been excellent on the mound tonight. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Actually, that caught it at the letters. Caught the upper part of the strike zone. Lehand taps the outside corner of the plate, then the inside one. Here comes the 0-1, and that's also a strike. Spies nods at Abadi. Brings the 0-2. That one bounces in. No chase from Lehand. Ryan Brown, the leadoff man, waits. He'd really like to have a base runner out there to drive in. There's a curveball that goes over Lehand's head. And it's 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. That is skied into foul ground on the right side. There goes Carroll with a long run. He got a glove on it, but he couldn't squeeze it. And Lehand is still alive. Think how excited the Ranger faithful would be if they could get the victory tonight. And by the way, I want to say thank you so much to everybody involved in Clements Athletics. Here's the 2-2 to Lehand, swings, and that's a foul ball on the right side. Carroll's got a chance at this one, and he can't get that one either. He thought he was right under it, but then he had to lean back and couldn't squeeze that one either. All right, so on Saturday night at the Safari Club on FM 1464 in Sugar Land, we had the booster ball for the Clements Athletic Booster Club, and I got to be a part of it and help with the auction, and I really appreciate their head football coach and athletic coordinator, Bobby Darnell, for inviting me. It was a blast. 2-2 pitch, fouled over to the left. Lehand hanging in there. It was a great celebration of all Ranger sports. They are fantastic in swimming. They were the last team standing out of Fort Bend ISD in the 6A boys basketball playoffs. And, of course, they made the playoffs in football. The 2-2 pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Lehand would do anything just to get on base. It is 2-2, Elkins and Clements. And we're in the top of the 5th. This is our Good Friday Eve game. 3-2, and it's a one-hopper right back to Spies. He'll hustle over toward first. underhand it to Carroll and get the out. And there are 2 away. Score that one 1-3. And now it's Ryan Brown, the way that the Knights want to see him, up there with 2 outs and the bases empty. Here comes the first pitch to Brown. It's a curveball in the dirt. He's 0 for 2 with a pop-up and also a ground ball to third base. Here comes the 1-0. Brown swings and lashes that one toward the left field wall. It is gone! Ryan Brown with a 2-out homer. And that puts the Clements Rangers back on top, 3-2. Takes a little hop step before he gets to third. And now he's going to bump helmets with people. I was hoping he would do it louder than that. And they have a little chain that they put around people's necks if they get a home run for the Rangers. Solo shot for Brown. It is 3-2 Rangers.
Ziegelski.
Lightning has struck a couple of times, even though there's not a cloud in the sky. First pitch to Cooper Ziegelski is a curveball strike on the outside corner. All the runs for Clements tonight have come on the bomb. There's a ground ball toward David Martin. Short hops the 2-hopper and throws across to Carroll, and that'll do it. But the Clements Rangers get a run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. And we'll continue to the bottom of the 5th. Clements 3 and ELKINS 2.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra, and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Knights pitcher Seth Spies leads off for his team in the bottom of the 5th and takes a pitch low for a ball. Spies just gave up the solo homer to Ryan Brown, and it's 3-2 Clements. Jackson Mino still out there on the mound for the Rangers. Roxanne fires the 1-0 outside, and a puff of smoke as the ball bounces into Griffin Culver's mitt. Right-hander working to right-hander. Spies ready for the 2-0 and chops one towards shortstop at Ziegelski. Bobbles it a second, throws late, and pulls Couture off the bag, and the ball also bounces out of Couture's mitt. So a throwing error allows Spies to reach, and Trevino comes on to run for him.
The best come here to put their toe to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke. When they open up that gate,
All right, we got a timeout here, and there's a discussion by Brett Veliquette, the head coach for the Rangers, and he is thinking that maybe not only was Couture's foot on the bag, he was thinking that he held it long enough.
Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition. 4-H, FFA, and go Texas. And you can bet, son, it's going to be around a long, long time. Number 13, Logan Abedy.
Now Logan Abedy with a chance to get something started here. Runner at first base, that is Trevino running for Spies. Knights down 3-2. Nobody out, bottom of the fifth. And now Abedy asked for time, and it was granted to him by our home plate umpire Gerard Caldwell. And there's a throw over. It was close, but safe is Trevino diving back in. He is the freshman courtesy runner. Abedy kind of crowds the plate from the right side, but not as much as Adam Wade crowds the plate from the left side. Curveball down, and it's 1-0. One and nothing the count on Abedy. Nino throws over again, and again it's close, but Trevino is back. We've had 2 home runs tonight, both by Clements, and they flew out over the left field wall, and there's a gentle wind pushing balls in that direction. Nino, Abedy takes down and away, 2-0. Just a beautiful night for baseball. Wow, it's just perfect. 73 degrees, hardly any wind, and not a cloud in the sky. Swing and a miss, and there goes Trevino. He slides into second with a stolen base, putting him in scoring position. And Abedy was simply swinging just to kind of make Culver, the catcher's job, a little bit more difficult. And the throw was never going to get Trevino, who got a great jump. Abedy ready. Takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. His batting average with runners in scoring position is .433. Mino comes set with a glove right in front of his face. Swing and a miss on a changeup. And squeezed by Culver. I believe it was a foul tip into his mitt. And there is an out.
Number 1, Jacob Binder.
All right, Jacob Binder, whose brother, Josh, is in the ballpark tonight. First pitch to Jacob, and he hits it high in there to left field. I don't think it's going to carry out, or will it? And it bounces off the wall. It doesn't get out, but it's still rolling, and coming around third is Trevino. Here comes the throw. It is cut off. And the Knights tie it 3-3 on a double by Binder. Well, you know, it looked for a moment there like Garcia. It looked like Garcia might have had a chance to catch the ball. And when he did leap, he didn't leap and reach up straight with the glove. He kind of, you know, the glove is on his left hand, and he kind of reached up and back. And so he didn't run to the exact right spot. And now you've got a runner at second base. And that's a courtesy runner for Abedy, and Adam Wade looks at a curveball down for the first pitch, for ball one on the first pitch of the at-bat. I'm sorry, Binder, yes, the double. He's out at second. Mount Abady. There's a pitch that just missed the outside corner. And Culver turns around and asks the umpire, Caldwell, for a little clarification. It's 2-0 on Wade. Binder with good speed at second. He's the go-ahead run, and that pitch is down and away, and they're pitching Wade carefully, maybe to try and set up a double play situation. After Wade, it'll be Nick Carroll. 3-0. And that is down for ball 4. So Binder still at second. Wade goes to first, and now Nick Carroll. He put down a sacrifice bunt in the second and reached on an error in the fourth.
Number 4, Nicholas Carroll.
3-3 is our score. The Knights have tied it in the bottom of the 5th. And now Nick Carroll. Jackson Mino, righty to righty. Here comes the first delivery, and it's a curveball that catches the outside corner, a big slow curve. Just one out. Adam Wade walked. He's at first. Binder represents the go-ahead run. Carroll with an open stance, and he asks for time. Mr. Caldwell gives it to him. I just noticed a beautiful moon overhead. This night's got everything. Here's the 0-1. Strike on the outside corner. Kind of a generous corner given there, and it's 0-2. Look for Mino to try and hit that outside corner again. Here's a ground ball. It's through the left side, and here comes Binder around third. He's headed home. The throw does not get him. Binder scores on a RBI single by Carroll. That was an excellent throw. I mean, Dixon laid down a sacrifice in the 4th. And he lined out in the second, so he's 0 for 1. In the first pitch swinging, comes up empty. 0-1 on Dixon. Dixon bats .308 with runners in scoring position. Takes one over but low. And it's 1-1. Still just one out in the inning and 2 runners on for the Knights. Adam Wade is at second. Carroll is at first. Breaking ball, strike at the letters on the outside edge. 1-2 now on Dixon. Jackson Mino wants to keep it right where it is at 4-3, but it's going the other way into right field. Here comes Wade around third. They give him a stop sign. The bases are loaded after the single from Dixon. And now it'll be up to David Martin. He came through with a run-scoring double his last time up. He's 1 for 2.
Number 22, David Martin.
The Knights are stringing the hits together, but now Mino still has a very good chance to get out of this with no more damage, but we're going to have timeout called. And it is Garrett Oakley, the assistant coach, coming out to talk to Mino. By the way, I saw Garrett Oakley at the Booster Ball on Saturday night. And, you know, it is kind of funny. Sometimes you'll see these coaches where you never see them without a cap and shades. And then you see them with no cap and no shades, and you don't always know who they are. And you don't get to see Oakley's tats, or at least you get to see part of them on the right wrist. But he's got some really amazing ink. All right, David Martin. He has a chance to be the player of the game. But of course, there is a long way to go. We're just in the bottom of the fifth, but 2 runs have come across for Elkins, and they lead it 4-3. And Mino is trying to wriggle off the hook here. Bases loaded and 1 out. He winds and comes home with it. Strike on the outside corner to Martin. Martin hits .269 with runners in scoring position. A little better than that, actually. Tries to lay down a bunt, but it goes into foul ground on the right side. Oh and 2, and we'll see if maybe Coach Brent Schmidt of Elkins decides to keep the bunt sign going. You have to have a lot of trust in your player to let him do that with 2 strikes. Mino waiting, now starts his windup. Here it comes. Way outside Culver, nice backhand. And it's 1 and 2. Tuesday night, it's Hightower hosting Kempner, and then on Friday night, it's softball, Travis hosting Ridgepoint. The 1-2 swung on and missed, down goes Martin. That is a very timely strikeout for Mino. The infield can back up now, and it's Elijah Victorian. You don't want to back up too much because of Elijah's speed.
Kobe Baudouin.
Hold on. It's Kobe Baudouin pinch hitting for Elijah Victorian. So all these stats I dug up, what can I tell you about Kobe Baudouin? Well, this is only the 2nd game he's appeared in this year. Only 2 plate appearances, but he's batting 1,000. He does have 2 hits and an RBI, and he takes the first pitch for a ball. He is a junior. Kobe near the back of the box. Mino brings it. It's over, but it's low, and it's 2-0. And he bats with no gloves. Here comes the delivery. Swings and misses at a high pitch. It wasn't high out of the strike zone, but high near the top of the strike zone. Right there at those letters, ELKINS. Here comes the 2-1. He lunges at that one and fouls it out of play, back behind the concession stand on the right. I think the Rangers would really have to be fired up if Jackson Mino can get the out here and escape with nothing worse than a 4-3 deficit. Pitch on the way is high. It's 3-2 with 2 outs, and the bag's packed, and the runners will all get a head start. And the crowd starts to buzz. Here we go. Mino rocks and fires. That's a high fly ball to left field. It's not going to carry. Garcia coming in. He says he's got it, and he does. So the Elkins Knights, what an eventful inning it was. They come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 3 men left on base. And we'll go to the 6th. It's the Knights 4 and the Rangers 3. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Jackson Mino leads off for the Clements Rangers in the top of the 6th. They're down, but only by 1, 4-3. This game was scoreless after 2.5. ELKINS scored 1. The Rangers scored 2 in the top of the 4th to take the lead. Then the Knights tied it with a single run in the bottom of the 4th. Clements went back ahead 3-2 in the top of the 5th, and 2 runs by ELKINS in the bottom of the 5th have it at 4-3. And the first pitch is a curveball inside. Jackson Mino is 1 for 2 with a first inning double. Still Seth Spees out there for ELKINS. There's a little short chop fly ball and coming on his binder right behind the mound. You don't often see a ball take that kind of trajectory. It was a big swing, but he hardly got anything of it. And it was really too tough of a catch for Spees to make.
Number 21,
and Binder
Anthony
charged
Garcia.
in and got it. Now Garcia might bunt his way on. Looks at the first pitch, strike at the letters. He's 1 for 2 with a 4th inning single. He struck out in the first. Pitch on the way, and that is ripped into left field. A frozen rope picked up out there in left field by Victorian. He gets it back in. It is still Victorian in left field, even though Baudouin pinch hit for him.
Taylor Brown.
And now Taylor Brown comes up. Opportunity is knocking. Righty to righty, Seth Spees. Long look in at his veteran catcher, Logan Abedy. Here's the pitch. Curveball inside. Brown was standing strong there, thinking, hey, I might wear this one. Anything to get another base runner on for Griffin Culver, who's already homered tonight. He's in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch to Brown. There's a strike at the knees. Fletcher Garcia. Just want to see if I have any stolen base numbers on him. He does have 2 stolen bases during district games this year. And a throw over. He dives back in. Nick Carroll applies the tag. Taylor Brown looks down at his head coach Brett Veliquette in the third base coaching box. He's ready for the 1-1. Spees throws over again, but back in safely is Garcia. And by the way, Garcia stolen 2 bases and has not been caught when trying to steal bases in district play. Here comes the 1-1, and is fouled back over the screen, back over the press box. 1-2 the count. ELKINS a 3-time state champion. 96, 97, and 2003. Pitch in the dirt. There goes the runner. He slides in. He's safe. The throw from Abedy kind of hopped in to the second baseman, Dixon. So Garcia is in scoring position. And the count 2-2 after that pitch in the dirt. Brown is ready. Spees gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Bounces in. It's 3-2. Abedy keeps it in front as he slides to his right. Griffin Culver over in the on-deck circle, waiting patiently. Here's the payoff pitch. Brown swings at a high one. It's a slow roller to the right side, and it's booted. He's safe. There are runners at the corners as Dixon had to make a long run to his left to try and scoop it up, and he left it behind. Garcia to third, runner at first, and Griffin Culver, who homered his last time up, steps into the box.
Number 11, Griffin Culver.
From where I'm sitting, I just can't see the Elkins Knights bullpen, and I'm wondering if we've got some action going there. Probably do. And now Jason Slanina, the longtime assistant coach and the pitcher whisperer, comes out to the mound, and he's got some instructions for Spies. Meanwhile, there's a powwow among the Clements Rangers outside the third base line. You got Culver, who is at bat now, Ben Couture, who's on deck. But you've also got Garcia, who is the tying run at third, and the go-ahead run at first is Taylor Brown. We've gotten to where there is pretty much no wind. Home plate umpire Gerard Caldwell was going out toward the mound to break up the conversation, but as soon as he got a few steps away from him, they broke it up. 4-3, Elkins on top as the Rangers bat in the top of the sixth. But the Rangers do have something going, and they had a nice comeback win over Dulles on Tuesday night. All right, Culver digs in the right-handed batter's box. Spies from the stretch brings it. Big rip and a miss, 0-1 on Culver. He was thinking 2 homers in one evening based on the ferociousness of that rip. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1. More noise coming out of the Rangers dugout to try and distract Spies a little bit. Garcia, a cautious lead off of third. Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-1 on Culver. Until tonight, Jackson Mino had the only Rangers homer in district games, but Culver went over the wall, but he wasn't the only one. Now he asks for time and steps out. Ryan Brown got his homer. And it's still 4-3, Elkins on top. Throw over to first base, and diving back in is Brown, Taylor Brown. "73 degrees, no wind whatsoever." Culver has a 2-1 count, steps back in, and Spies comes set. Here's the pitch. Check, swing, it's down. No, they say he went around. He swung at it, and it's 2-2. It definitely would not have been in the strike zone, but something made him go after that one. It looked pretty good, and of course, late movement on the pitch. 2-2. Here it comes. Outside, Abadi stops it. The runners are still at the corners, but it's 3-2. Second time this inning that Spies has gone to a 3-2 pitch. Righty to righty, Culver ready. Here it comes. Breaking ball fouled out of play, and on the play, Taylor Brown broke for second. He'll have to go back. Couture taking some really strong-looking practice swings over there in the on-deck circle. What a win this would be for the Rangers, but they're down 4-3, and for the Elkins Knights, it's one of those where they're missing some players, so they just want to get through it. So far, they've done a good job, but the lead is just 1 run. Culver rips one to the left center field gap. It is down. It gets past Payne and rolls to the wall. Garcia scores. We are tied at 4, and held at third is Taylor Brown. It's a double for Culver. What a night for him. And now I wonder if we're going to get another mound visit. Still just one out, and Taylor Brown at third. There are a lot of ways to get him home. We're also going to have a courtesy runner for Culver because he's a catcher.
Number 44, Ben Couture.
And it's Kunath running for him at second base. I know I have a list here with, it's Jackson Kunath, a sophomore, Jaxon. Runners at second and third. Clements has just tied at 4-4, and it's an intentional pass on Ben Couture. The bases are loaded. Bases loaded for Stefano Demaris, who's hit 2 foul pop-ups.
Number 15, Stefano Demaris.
But boy, he could make everybody forget those things if he came through right now, and Brett Velikit has called him over. Came over from the third base coaching box. Little bit of counsel, and now sends that young man to the batter's box. Wearing the old school high stirrup navy blue socks. One out, bases loaded. Spees brings it. First pitch is down and away for a ball. The bags are packed with Clements Rangers. Here comes the 1-0. That is down, and there's a snap throw to get Couture wandering off of first. He's safe. Carroll applies a late tag. And I guess the pitch was called a strike. Scoreboard says 1-1. I thought it was down. Here's the 1-1. That's a ground ball, deep short. And Binder gets a glove on it, but can't make the play. Brown scores, and it is 5-4. The Rangers have gotten back up on top. And that's going to be an infield hit. There was no way that Binder could have made the play. So on the play, Brown comes home. The pitch runner for Culver, Kunath, moves to third. You got Couture at second. And now Demaris is on at first. And we're going to have a pitching change. Seth Spee's night is done. Gets a nice hand from the Elkins crowd, and we'll tell you who's next on the mound for Elkins. They still haven't gotten out of this jam in the top of the sixth. They have given up the lead. It is 5-4 Clements, and we'll be back.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
The Elkins Knights bring in left-hander Adam Wade to try and put out the fire. They've given up 2 runs here in the top of the 6th, and now they trail Clements 5-4. Here are the numbers on Wade. 1-0. Only 1 win and no losses according to the official statistics given to me by head coach Brent Schmidt. He's thrown 22 innings. And now I realize when you use Excel and you try to paste it into a Word document, some of the numbers just aren't right. And so I can tell that this is not the 71st appearance by Wade during this season. So that's all messed up. Never mind. I can tell you this. His ERA is 2.92. His whip is 1.58. And the batting average against Adam Wade is 171. Now Garrett Lehand, he's 0 for 2. He could give his team at least a 2-run cushion if he comes through here, swings at the first pitch and fouls it into the darkness on the right side. Lehand getting his first look at the very tall, powerful left-hander. Wade comes set, brings it to Lehand, and it bounces in past Abity. It goes to the backstop, and that'll score a run. Kunath comes across the plate, and it is 6-4 Clements. Adam Wade came on in a game against Travis. It was a great win for ELKINS, and he was on to save it for Nick Salas, the first batter that he faced. He hit him in the leg with a pitch, kind of unfortunate like that on the first batter. Then he got the ground out to finish out the game, a big win over Travis. There's a strike at the knees to Lehand. The count 1-1. Wade looks in. Here comes the 1-2. Lehand looks at a curve and it misses the outside corner. The runners are at second and third. Couture is the runner at third. And it's Demaris at second. The 2-2 to Lehand. And he hits it toward the right side, scooped up, and a look at home by Dixon, but he ends up throwing to first. But Couture doesn't come home anyway. You know, when you look the runner back, usually you look at the base where he started. He didn't so much look at third, he kind of looked at home. And it all worked out just fine for the Knights. Couture remains at third. The play is scored 4-3 for the second out. The infield can back up to normal depth. It's Ryan Brown, and he is intentionally passed. This is the second time during the inning that the Knights have intentionally passed a runner to set up a force around the diamond. Now Cooper Ziegelski, he's 0 for 3, but he is definitely looking forward to coming through against Wade. First pitch to him, down and in for a ball. Ziegelski ready. Wade brings the 1-0. Outside corner strike. 1-1 on Cooper Ziegelski. Wade brings it. Fouled out of play, off to the right. If he can get on, it'll be Jackson Mino to bat again. Adam Wade has come on in this inning in relief of Seth Spies. Here's the 1-2. Curveball, called strike 3 on the outside corner, and the Knights get out of it, but 9 Rangers come to bat, and they score 3 times to take a 6-4 lead. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com, going to the 7th, and the Knights have to have 2. I'm sorry, scratch that. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 6-4, the Knights are down. We'll be back at Rick Carpenter Field when we return. When else would we be back? I'm out.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
As we go to the bottom of the sixth, it's Braylon Payne, top of the order for the Knights.
Braylon Payne.
After Payne, Seth Spies and Logan Abedy. Spies, even though he's no longer the pitcher of record, is still in the batting order in the 2 spot. He stole 2 bases and came around to score, but the Knights are down 6-4. Jackson Mino works to the left-handed Braylon Payne, looks at the first pitch down low for a ball. Mino's got to feel encouraged. What a sequence of lead changes in this game. Here's the 1-0. Payne hits one on the ground, foul wide of first base. So after 2.5 it was scoreless. The Knights scored a run to take the lead 1-0. Top of the 4th, the Rangers scored twice to take the lead. Bottom of the 4th, the Knights scored a single run to tie it at 2. Payne ready for the 1-1. Over but low, 2-1 is the count. So it was 2-2 after 4. Top of the 5th, Clements scores 1 to take the lead. Bottom of the 5th, the Knights scored 2 to take the lead back at 4-3. That pitch is down and away to Payne, and the count is now 3-1. And after the Knights had jumped ahead 4-3, the Rangers scored 3 in their half of the 6th, and that's where we are. Payne lifts one into center field. Going back is Taylor Brown. He's under it. Short of the warning track, and Payne gave it a good ride, but nothing to show for it. And I thank his mother, Jerry Brandon. She's always being so nice to me, bringing me soft drinks here at the official broadcast table of VypeFortBend.com.
Number 10, Seth Spies.
Seth Spies stands in. Mino rocks and brings him the first one. Curveball right down Knight's court for a strike. Spies walked, doubled, and reached on an error. Here's the 0-1. Started to go, but left alone, but it's a called strike on the outside corner. He's down 0-2. Nobody on base, 1 out. Tried to get him to chase, Mino did, and threw one outside, but he left it alone, and it's 1-2. Mino taking his time, now starts his motion. That bounces in, 2-2. Spies will do anything to get on. By the way, the ELKINS softball girls are back from their game. Here's the 2-2. Up and away, 3-2. So after he was down 0-2, Spies has worked it to a full count. Mino takes a deep breath out there on the mound. This is a big pitch. It's on the way. Down and out, ball 4. And I wonder if Spies will run for himself now that he's not pitching. Looks like he is going to run for himself. No, never mind. Here comes somebody. It's Dominic Trevino, the freshman. And now Logan Abedy comes up. See, Logan Abedy has pretty much a little of everything this year, but he doesn't have a homer. If he found one here, it would tie the game. It's a ground ball, could be two. Ziegelski flips to second for one, on to first. In time double play, 6-4-3 on one pitch. The Rangers get out of it, and we will move to the seventh. They lead it 6-4 over ELKINS. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stefano with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
All right, welcome back. We're going to the 7th. The Knights are down 6-4, but the softball girls from ELKINS have come back into the ball field. They always start their games at 6. And who are you?
I'm Maggie Evans.
Maggie Evans.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering if we might get the sister of a baseball player. You know, sometimes they got the softball, baseball genes working in a family.
We don't have any of brother, sister on the ELKINS team, but my brother plays for Hightower Baseball.
Oh, yes. I know Charles Evans. I've seen him play.
Dylan Evans.
Dylan Evans.
Yes,
but there is a Charles Evans.
I think so.
Yes. There are 2 Evans. All right. By the way, I got to keep up with the action here. It is, leading off Jackson Mino for the Clements Rangers. So who did the Lady Knights play, and how did it come out?
So we played Ridgepoint tonight. We won 7-5. We had a grand slam and a home run our game. So we played good. Balled out.
Yeah, and, Ridgepoint, I don't know if maybe they were looking ahead to Friday. They're playing Travis again.
Yeah.
But Travis is looking pretty good.
They are looking pretty good.
You know how good they are.
Yes, sir.
As Jackson Mino sends one high in the air and foul ground on the right side, and it lands very near the Rangers' bullpen. So 7-5, you win it.
Yes,
and
we did.
Where was it? At Ridgepoint?
It was here at ELKINS at our home field.
Well, I didn't see any other lights. I guess
on the other side of the school.
Yeah, I got here when it was still daylight,
Yes,
so I couldn't see. But how did you do? What was your stat line?
I went 2 for 3, and I also had a walk. I was one of the home runs, so we played good in the field. Balled out. Our pitchers pitched great. So
feeling pretty good about
Feeling
yourself.
great.
So what's the playoff picture for the Lady Knights?
we're going to playoffs. First time in 12 years, we're going to playoffs.
Congratulations.
Thank
so
you,
that
sir.
clinched it tonight with a win?
We knew from last week, but we're trying to get up higher in the rankings.
All right. By the way, Jackson Mino just took a ball low. The count is 2-2. And I have one final question for you after this one more pitch from Adam Wade to Jackson Mino. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Down goes Mino, 1 out. So, before you said goodbye to the Ridgepoint girls, did you wish them luck in the soccer state semifinals, which are tomorrow morning?
We did not. we were kind of in the moment, you know.
I can understand. I can understand that.
Senior year, we're trying to ball out. We want to go to playoffs. We want to go far in playoffs.
Had you beaten Ridgepoint in a district softball game?
We have not beaten Ridgepoint in 4 years.
Until tonight?
Until tonight. Changing the curve.
And you don't have to go to school tomorrow.
No, we don't.
Don't get in trouble, Miss Evans.
I will not.
But I know you're very happy. Thanks for being with us.
No worries.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so the Knights girls win tonight, but the Knights boys are in trouble. So they have a 6-4 deficit, and they've got to shut down Clements right here in the top of the 7th and then get the bats working. As they're down by 2, Adam Wade is on the mound, and the pitch to Fletcher Garcia. It was a 0-2 pitch, but it's down low for a ball. Garcia in kind of a deep crouch from the right-handed box. Leans out over the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Couple of strikeouts. Bases are empty. And now Taylor Brown. Flied out and struck out, but then he reached on an error and scored one of the 3 runs in the top of the 6th. Wade always goes from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. And I didn't realize that the ELKINS softball field was in a position where you just couldn't possibly see it from over here at the baseball park. Here's the 0-1. Strike on the outside corner. Adam Wade making a bid to strike out the side. Pitch on the way. Fought off nicely by Brown. But that was the heater, and he really didn't get around on it. Wade dangles that left arm, now brings the ball and the pitching hand into the glove, delivers, and the pitch is high. Adam's so tall, that would have been a strike to him, but, you know, he's about 5'17" or 18, you know. And now we have time called, and Coach Veliquette wants to talk to Brown. He doesn't take too long to say what he needs to say. The count is 1-2. Rangers lead it 6-4 in the top of the 7th. They would like to add something if they possibly can. Wade comes set and comes home. Breaking ball, check swing, foul tip strike into the mitt of Logan Abity, and that'll do it. Adam Wade strikes out the side, but now the Knights need offense. They're down by 2, going to their final at bat. It'll be Jacob Binder, Adam Wade, and Nick Carroll due for the Knights. We'll be back at Rick Carpenter Field.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
All right, folks, the Clements Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead as the Knights come to bat in the bottom of the 7th. And this would be a huge victory for the Clements Rangers. It would be their 3rd in the last 4. All right, Jacob Binder leads it off. Not too many better people to have up there for Elkins. He's had a double in 3 trips to the plate, also had a walk. So 1 for 2 officially, plus the walk. And he did score a run in the 5th. And Jackson Mino is still out there. It's his game. The first pitch, curveball, strike at the letters. Binder digs in. Mino wants his catcher, Culver, to go through the signs. Gets the one he wants. Here comes the 0-1. Outside. Culver had a homer earlier tonight. The Rangers have come from behind a couple of times, and now they lead it 6-4. Here's the pitch, and that is into right field. It could be sinking and dropping. It does. Binder leads off with a base hit in front of the outfielder, Stefano Demaris. There's really nothing Demaris could have done. It was perfectly placed. And also, Garrett Lehand, who's also run back from second base to make an amazing catch and rob someone of a hit. He got a good jump on it, but he couldn't get there in time. It was just perfectly placed.
Number 19, Adam Wade.
Now Adam Wade. Now if the Knights do something special here and come all the way back and get a walk-off win, then he'd be the winning pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for a strike on the outside corner. I started to say the 1-1. That's ridiculous, but they had not changed the scoreboard. Strike on the outside corner. Now it is 0-1. Look for Binder to maybe steal a base. Pitch to Wade. Curveball in there, 0-2. Wade backs up, bangs the barrel of the bat on his right spike, steps back in. 0-2 the count. And there's a throw over by Mino, and based on that pickoff throw, he still has plenty of velocity in that right arm. There has been some stirring in the Ranger bullpen, but it looks like somebody is warming right now. Tell you who it is in a minute. The 0-2 way outside. Wade was not fishing there. All right, let's see. It is Lex Demaris who is warming up for Clements. Here's the 1-2. There goes Binder. That is lined into right field. It is caught. There's one out, and the throw to first does not double up Binder. But, ooh, that was close. Oh, my goodness. And Wade really hit the ball hard right at Demaris. He sent it back to Ben Couture, the first baseman, and they almost got Binder. Now Nick Carroll steps up as the tying run at the plate. Open stance for the right-handed batter. Mino looks really locked in on the mound. Comes set, comes home. Breaking ball, it is lashed down the third baseline fair. Rolling to the corner. Binder is coming to third. It gets past Garcia for a moment. They get it back in. Binder stops at third. On the way to second is Carroll with a double. And now the tying run is at second base. All right, so Luke Dixon comes up. He hit the ball hard in the second. He lined out to the shortstop, Ziegelski. He put down a sacrifice bunt in the fourth. He got a single in the fifth inning. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner, or maybe a pinch runner. Nick Carroll, after his double, comes off of second base.
Number 9, Luke Dixon.
And out there to replace him is... I can't really see who it is. Sorry about that. I'm not sure who the courtesy runner is. All right, out of the windup will be Jackson Mino, but Dixon steps up. All right, now I know who it is. It's Daniel Lopez. He is the tying run at second base with one out. The pitch to Dixon, strike on the outside corner. I think you heard what the fans are saying, and they may have a point. Mino out of the stretch this time, back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Binder scores, and here comes the tying run. The Knights have tied it in the 7th. It is 6-6. Clutch hit by Luke Dixon. And now he represents the winning run. He's at first base. Sounds like a Beatles concert here. Dixon, a timeout is called, and the Rangers are changing pitchers. It's going to be Lex Demaris. And what a big congratulations Dixon gets as he comes off of first base, and he's standing near the dugout. And the Knights have to kind of enjoy this great moment where they've tied the game in the bottom of the 7th, but they've got to calm down and try and push across the go-ahead run. All right, Lex Demaris is coming in. Alexander Demaris, to be precise. In district games, his win-loss record is 0-1. He's pitched 7 innings. This will be his 4th appearance. All of those in district games have come out of the bullpen. 6 hits allowed in his 7 innings thus far in district play. 3 runs allowed, 1 of those earned. He's walked 4, struck out 6. His earned run average is exactly 1. That's pretty good. His whip is 1.43. Batting average against Lex Demaris is .222. He's a hard-throwing right-hander. And you know what? We may play some extra baseball here on, let's see, Good Friday Eve. And we don't have to worry about when we finish because there's no school tomorrow. Yippee! All right, David Martin with the chance to drive home the game winner. And meanwhile, I noticed that Dixon has come out. And who we got is a courtesy runner down there. I think it's number 21, Austin Resures, a sophomore. Taking the lead off first. Demaris brings the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner to Martin. Martin is 1 for 3 with a double. Demaris comes set. Brings the 0-1. Over, but it's low, and it's 1-1. The hometown fans here at Elkins have gotten really excited, and the softball girls who won their game over Ridge Point earlier this evening, they're watching and they're excited too. Could be a great night for Elkins if they come all the way back. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, strike at the letters. Martin probably thinking he couldn't hit it and just hope it's called a ball. 1-2 the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Martin swings, and that's a fly ball to right field. Backing up is Stefano Demaris. He's got it, gets it back in, and the runner Resures has to hold. That's the second out, and now Elijah Victorian is due, and he is batting. Kobe Baudouin came on for him as a pinch hitter in the 5th, but the rules for substitutions and so forth in high school baseball are not really restrictive, so Elijah can get back up there. And I guess there's a conversation now, and Culver, the catcher for Clements, is asking Coach Veliquette if this is allowed, and evidently it is. Okay, so Victorian. He was 0 for 2, but hit the ball hard to second base in one of his trips. That was the play where the second baseman, Garrett Lehand, sprinted back and kind of made an over-the-shoulder catch of a sinking line drive. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch also a strike on the outside corner. Both of those strikes looking. Demaris out of the stretch. Brings it. Check swing, and it's high. 1-2. The Knights have out-hit the Rangers 7-4. Pitch on the way. Fights it off and fouls it straight back, and you heard it hit the net. Lex Demaris looking in. The right-hander gets the sign from Culver. Throws over. Close play, but Resures is back in. A Knights team that's missing 3 key players at least is trying to fight back and win. There's another pickoff try, and Resures is back. So you got Braden Malfetto, Sean Kokar, and Nick Salas all unavailable tonight. There goes the runner. The 1-2 pitch is outside, and stealing second is Resures. He's in there. And that is your potential winning run at second base. And with that pitch outside, it's 2-2 on Victorian. Lex Demaris looks back at second, now brings it. Curveball high, it's 3-2. Now what Demaris doesn't want to do is walk Victorian and then go to the top of the order, Braylon Payne, who's been quiet tonight with the bat, but you know he's always got some explosiveness in that bat. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ball 4 high. Victorian is on. And here comes Shaka Khan again. Little chat going on between the coaches and Braylon Payne before he steps up into the left-handed batter's box. .462 average coming in. That's gone down a little bit as he's gone 1 for 4. But with runners in scoring position, his average is, are you ready for this? .667. He's the man to have up there. Lex Demaris trying to wriggle off the hook and get it to the 8th inning. The Rangers were up 6-4 before the Knights came to bat. And now they're just hoping they can keep it at 6-6 and go to extras. Demaris looking in at Payne, righty versus lefty. Here comes the first one. Breaking ball, it's a little nubber and it hits the umpire. And everybody's safe. You know, if it hits a base runner, then the batter is out or the base runner is out. But if it hits the umpire, there ain't nothing you can do. It hits the infield umpire, so that's a single for Payne. And this is kind of one of those wanna get away moments for the poor umpire. I mean, what are you gonna do? Victorian is now at second, and Resures is at third. There are still 2 outs, and Seth Spees is the hitter due. Bases loaded, 2 outs, tie game. You couldn't ask for a more dramatic scenario on a perfect night. The temperature is down to a mild 70 degrees. Poor Lex Demaris. He really threw a great pitch to Payne, induced very weak contact. His shortstop Ziegelski was charging in. I think he would have had a play somewhere. but it hit the ump in the foot, and there you go. Now Seth Spies, who was the starting pitcher for the Knights, he was on the hook to be the losing pitcher. Then he got taken off the hook by a great Knights comeback. Then his team fell behind, and now he could drive home the game winner and make a winner out of Adam Wade. Lex Demaris from the stretch brings the first one in there for a strike. Whoa, Nelly. Nothing in one on Spies. His first look at Lex Demaris. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it back into the screen, and it's 0-2. Demaris toes the rubber, looks in, gets the sign from his catcher Culver, brings the 0-2. Just missed the outside corner, and Spies wasn't going to chase. That was one of those pitches he really couldn't reach it anyway, so you got to hope that the umpire doesn't give the call to the pitcher. It's 1-2 now. Low, slow practice swings. Demaris brings it. Down and away, it's 2-2. So after getting ahead, 0-2, Demaris starting to nibble at the corners a little bit, and now he might have to challenge Spies. Here comes the 2-2. That is high in the air down the right field line. Going back is the first baseman in foul ground. Couture has it, and the Rangers escape, and we are going to continue playing baseball. Let's see. For the Knights, in the bottom of the 7th, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. It is 6-6, and we're going to keep on playing. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stefano with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 11, Griffin Culver.
All right, Adam Wade back out there. New game, 6-6. We go to the 8th. Griffin Culver leading off for the Rangers. Wade struck out the side in the 7th. Culver is ready. First pitch to him. Right down the middle for a strike. Ben Couture and Stefano Demaris will follow. Here's the 0-1. Bounces in, just missed Culver's toenails, which might or might not be painted. Probably not, although catchers sometimes paint their fingernails, you know, so the pitcher can see the signs better during night games. Here's the 1-1. Downstairs, 2-1 on Culver. What a fantastic ball game to take us into the long holiday weekend. Here's the 2-1. Upstairs, 3-1. Wade falls behind Culver. Griffin digs back in. Wade going from the stretch always. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Culver was thinking about a second homer tonight. What a night for him. Grounded to short, but then homered and doubled. 3-2 as he leads off the 8th. The payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. So Wade, after striking out the first 3 hitters he saw, he walks the hitter that leads off the 8th. Now we got a courtesy runner for these Rangers. It is Kunath. Jackson Kunath is a little fella, but with really good speed. And now Ben Couture. Singled, struck out, and walked. Made a nice play on the foul pop-up that ended the bottom of the 7th with the bases loaded. Throw over, and diving back in is Kunath. Sounds like he's from Louisiana, but he's not, as far as I know. Couture ready for the first pitch. Tried to put down a bunt, but he foul-tipped it into Abadee's mitt. Strike 1. Wade has that left arm hanging down. Now comes set at the belt. Brings the 0-1, and the pitch is high. 1-1. Very tense, every pitch now. Here's the 1-1, and again it's way high, very high. Just inches from getting over Abadee's outstretched mid and maybe giving Kunath a chance to run to second. So the count's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Again high. 3 straight pitches that have been higher than the crown of Ben Couture's helmet. Wade comes set. Now brings it. There's a strike. Couture squared around, withdrew the bat as the ball came through the zone, and the count is 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. High for ball 4. 2 runners on for the Clements Rangers. That pushes Kunath to second. Couture is at first, and Stefano Demaris could come on and do something that could help his brother be the winner on the mound. But wait a minute. Brent Schmidt crosses the third base line. He's going to go to the mound, and what's going to happen here? Something's going on in the bullpen. I can't really see what's going on there. All right, let's see. I have a new roster because some new guys are coming in, and it is Noah Say. I presume it is pronounced Say. It's spelled S-E-A-Y. It's a right-hander and a sophomore.
For the Knights, number 5, Noah C.
It is Noah C. S-E-A-Y, pronounced C. I guess he's making his varsity debut. I don't have any numbers on him. So we're going to be opening Pandora's box when we come back. 6-6 in the top of the 8th. Clements threatening with nobody out. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, 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 swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
All right, Noah C.
Stefano Demaris.
Let's see what you got. This is quite a position to be put in, but because of the flu that has kept Braden Malfetto home, also Sean Kokar. It's just been tough. All right. Drawn in tight at third base is Nick Carroll. Adam Wade has moved back to right field, and before he throws his first pitch, Noah C. looks back at second base, and diving back in is the courtesy runner Kunath, running for Griffin Culver, who walked. And now it is Stefano Demaris. C looks back at second again and doesn't make a throw. And they call a balk. It was kind of a wacky move. He kind of moved his hips and shoulders, and now Brent Schmidt comes out of the Elkins dugout. He wants to talk to the home plate umpire, Gerard Caldwell, but Caldwell, with a body gesture, showed that it was kind of a trunk twist move, and he made a double move before he turned back towards second base. But that's a big call, and I think an accurate one, as Caldwell goes out to talk to his infield umpire partner and just make sure that the call was appropriate. So there's no force on the infield now, with Kunath moving to third and Couture moving to second. A sacrifice fly would get the go-ahead run home. Almost any ground ball to the right side of the infield would get the run home unless it was hit extraordinarily hard. If you do come home, Abedy has to apply the tag, so you got to have an accurate and timely throw. So there are a lot of things to deal with. The two umpires' conversation continues. I don't think they're going to change their mind. And that the call stands. I can see because Mr. Caldwell points at both second and third base. Demaris had a single during that 3-run sixth, so he's 1 for 3. He hit it to deep short. Binder made a valiant effort to make the play. And now Brent Schmidt is talking to Mr. Caldwell, and I think the essence of the conversation is it's still not the right call, in Coach Schmidt's opinion. Meanwhile, behind me, I heard someone say there's nothing to argue about. He may be right. I may be crazy. But it just may be VypeFortBend.com that you're looking for. All right, so the tension builds. The temperature dropping slightly. I got to do something to kill the time. Still 70 degrees? Yeah, 70 degrees. The AQI, which is the allergy something index, says that it is unhealthy for sensitive groups. And I realize some of you have been suffering. I know some people who say, I never get allergy problems in the spring, but they have kicked in and affected them this year. And I feel bad for them, especially my good friend Trina Goodwin. She is the best librarian in all the public schools in all the land. All right. The conversation is over. The appeal is denied. The Rangers are still in business. Runners at second and third. What? Oh, no. I think maybe the call has been overturned. And now Brett Veliquette comes out of the third base coaching box, and he's going to argue the Clements side. So I kind of made a presumption.
Why are you letting the coaches dictate the game?
I think you heard that, and I think you understand. I'm just going to turn this up if this guy keeps talking. It's part of the color of the game. And I'm confident no R-rated words will be used. Well, he stopped. That fan stopped. Or she stopped. I couldn't really tell. All right. Wow. So Easter is Sunday. And then I guess it's a good time to tell you about next week. So on Tuesday night, it is Hightower hosting Kempner. Kempner still in line for the playoffs with a record of 6-6, and they have an extended break. They played Foster last Saturday and had no more games until Tuesday the 19th. All right, so, yeah, the Clements runners have to go back to first and second. They talked the umpires out of the balk call. So runners at first and second. The force is back on. Still nobody out, and Stefano Demaris batting. Here's the pitch from C. He squares to bunt, takes the pitch high, ball one. Not exactly the Easter spirit, but you know. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and he bunts it toward third, but it's in foul ground. Okay, so next week on Tuesday, 6:40 p.m., Hightower hosting Kempner. Then on Friday night, it's softball, but it won't have the luster we thought it would. Travis, undefeated in District 26A play, hosting Ridgepoint, which tonight lost its third district game and its second in a row. The Elkins Knights girls beat them 7-5. Here's the 1-1. Pitch misses the outside corner, 2-1 on Clements. Clements hitter Stefano Demaris. The go-ahead run is at second. That's Kunath. Nobody out, top of the eighth. 6-6 is our score. C brings it. Pitch is outside. It's 3-1. Demaris had squared. Saw the pitch going outside. C, the right-hander, a sophomore making his varsity debut. In a high-leverage situation, brings the 3-1. That's a strike, and it's 3-2. Both fan bases are upset about one thing or another, but that kind of makes it fun, although not if you're one of the umpires. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. This has turned out to be an awesome game. Demaris wants a little time. Again, Stefano trying to win it for his big brother Lex. Here's another 3-2. And that is a fly ball toward right center field. Payne moving over. He makes the catch. And a bluff of a move to get to third. The runners hold. Kunath stays at second. Garrett Lehand, the second baseman, due for the Rangers, and he steps up there. All right, so let's see here. On the roster that I was given that I made a long time ago, yes, Stefano is the sophomore younger brother of Lex, who is a junior. So there will be Demaris student athletes at Clements for the rest of this year and for 2 more years after that. All right, Garrett Lehand, 0 for 3. And now the home plate umpire is saying a little something to him. I think he called time late. And basically the message is, I give it to you this time, but don't do that again, or I will not grant you time if you wait that long to do it. 1 out, runners at first and second. First pitch, inside corner, strike on Lehand. Lehand bouncing in the right-handed box. His first look at C. Pitch on the way. Way outside. Nice backhand by Abadi. Luke Dixon came through with the equalizer in the bottom of the 7th, and that's why we're in extra innings tied at 6. Here's the pitch. Lehand lets it go. He started to square and bunt, but let it go by, and the count is 2-1. Daniel Garrigan, my producer extraordinaire back in the mothership at Vype World headquarters. I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, Daniel, but thank you so much. There's a high fly ball to short right field. Adam Wade comes in. He squeezes it. No way Kunath can move. Adam Wade with a strong left arm in right field. And now there are 2 outs, and the runners are still at first and second. Now it is Ryan Brown, but before he bats, we got a short mound conference. Abadi, Binder, and Nick Carroll go to the mound to talk to Noah C., who crosses himself. You know, as Mickey said in Rocky II, when he was staying in the chapel praying while, you know, Adrian had given birth. She was in a coma. He said, "I'll stay with you. I'll stay and pray. What have I got to lose?" And so, yeah, see, it's a good idea to cross yourself. Ryan Brown now stands in. No, they passed him. It's now Cooper Ziegelski. First pitch, high for a ball. So they passed Ryan Brown to load the bases. That's a pretty gutsy move. That's the second time he's been intentionally passed. Here's the 1-0. Ziegelski watches one down and away for ball 2. So you have runners at first and second, and you load the bases, and you put the go-ahead run at third and think you can get out Cooper Ziegelski. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Ziegelski with a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swings and sends it to left field. It is sinking, and he's caught! Caught by Victorian. He started back, but came in and made the catch. And we are going to the bottom of the 8th. Still 6-6. Elkins coming to bat, trying to win it in walk-off style. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Logan Abadi, a strong and strong-willed young man, steps into the batter's box to begin the bottom of the 8th. We got a 6-6 game. Elkins trying to hang on. They are depleted a little bit with the flu. And he's enjoying his walk-up song. He's actually singing to it up there. While Lex Demaris and his catcher, Griffin Culver, having a last-second chat. And we are ready to begin the bottom of the 8th. Abadi to be followed by Binder and Wade. Pitch by Demaris, in there for a strike. Abedy hit into a double play his last time, and it looked like Knight's hopes were going dim at that time. It ended the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 0-1, breaking ball down and in. He holds up on the swing, and it's 1-1. Culver asks the home plate umpire for a new ball and gets it. Demaris going from the stretch, brings it to Abedy, and a little tapper that bounces up and hits Logan in the right leg. Culver wants to go out to the mound as he gives his pitcher a new baseball and have a very short conversation. So this game has everything. It has a balk call that would have put the go-ahead run at third base. That was overturned, and so after the balk call was overturned with the bases, runners at first and second and nobody out, 3 straight outfield fly balls ended it for Clements. Curveball and a nice spoil on the part of Abedy. Digs down and gets it and fouls it off the brick wall in front of his team's dugout on the third base side. Abedy with the deep breath. Demaris with a very serious look in. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball, and it hit Logan. He's going to first base. All right, so Logan Abedy leading the team now with 5 hit by pitches. And who will the courtesy runner be? We know it's going to be somebody, I'm pretty sure.
Jacob Binder.
Now Jacob Binder. He's got his brother here. He's got his grandma here. I know he's got other family members. Abedy is actually going to run for himself. I like it. He may not be the fastest, but I still like it. All right, so evidently you can't put in a courtesy runner in this situation. I'll have to ask an umpire or a coach at some point for a clarification on that. Meanwhile, Abedy is the potential winning run, and Binder is in the batter's box with nobody out. Demaris ready. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Strike 1. Perfect night for baseball, and not a perfect game, but perfectly exciting. Very, very fun to watch. 6-6 game. Demaris sends it to Binder. It is deep to left. It is down the line. It is caught in foul territory, and Abedy must return to first base. Nice catch by Garcia. Made a long, long run. As you could tell, the fans were very excited when the ball came off the bat. But it's just a long, foul fly to the left fielder, Fletcher Garcia. 1 away.
Number 19, Adam Wade.
Adam Wade, and we mentioned it earlier tonight, but he does have 4 homers on the year. He's also got 12 RBIs. Lex Demaris, the right-hander, bringing it to the tall, left-handed hitting Adam Wade with a runner at first. That's Abedy. Here's the first pitch. Outside for a ball. Wade really crowds the plate more than anyone in Fort Bend ISD. I mean, he's right on top of it. If his nose was running, something would land on home plate. Here's the 1-0. Down and in. Tugs at the jersey. Pulls on the bill of the batting helmet. Demaris comes set with the glove right in front of his face. Brings the 2-0. That's a strike. Wade looked like he was taking all the way until he gets a strike. And now he's ready to rock if it's something good. Stands tall in the box, the 2-1. Takes another strike on the inside corner at the knees. They're banging their feet on the stands behind me. Here's the 2-2. Lined out of play onto the football practice field on the left. Demaris has got some giddy up on that fastball, so Wade did have a hard time getting around on it. Here comes another 2-2 pitch. Down and in for ball 3. Elkins fans would be giddy if a walk pushed Abedy to second base. Demaris looking in. Wade has the bat poised and now a throw over. Abedy is back in. When you're a catcher like Abedy, you get a good chance to study pickoff moves and stuff like that, but not always from the angle of being at first base. Now time is taken by Adam Wade. Nobody has left, no school tomorrow. And a very exciting game. 6-6 in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball to center field. It won't carry. Taylor Brown backing up. He's got it. And Abedy must retreat to first base again. 2 down now, and it's up to Nick Carroll. Nick Carroll put down a sacrifice bunt, reached on an error, singled in the 5th inning. And in that 5th inning, the Knights scored a couple of runs to take the lead, and he also got a double and scored during that big rally that brought it to 6-6. He takes the first pitch down low for a ball. Demaris comes set. Abedy takes a short lead off of first. Here comes the 1-0. Carroll takes a strike right down the middle. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, couldn't get him to chase. It's blocked by Culver. Adrian Carroll is the big brother of Nick and played for the Knights. You can kind of tell they're brothers if genetics mean you have the same tall, slender body. Not the big and beefy type they are. Not. Here's the 2-1 on the way from Demaris. Strike on the outside corner. Carroll thought not. Thought maybe an expanded strike zone. It's 2-2. Demaris brings it. There goes the runner. Swung on and missed, and that ends the inning. Abedy was trying to get a stolen base, but, well, there you go. All right, we're done with 8 innings, and we continue here at Elkins. It is 6-6. Best game we've broadcasted for you all year. Glad you're with us. Do not go away. By the way, always remember, it is free, always free to listen live and listen later on VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports. And no matter when this game ends, we will podcast it when we can, about 45 minutes to an hour after the game ends. All right, we'll take a break and be back with, let me think, it's the 9th inning.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Well, Jackson Mino, the starting pitcher for Clements tonight, pitched a heck of a game, but he comes out of it with a no decision, but he's still in there hitting for the Rangers. We are still tied at 6, and we are going to the 9th inning.
Number 7, Jackson Mino.
For those of you who don't follow high school baseball, the game is a regulation 7 innings, but this one's going 9. Mino against the sophomore Noah C., making his varsity debut. Starts off with a ball high to Jackson Mino. Mino doubled, grounded to second, hit a pop-up, and he struck out. Started to go after that one, but it's downstairs for ball 2. See, pitching out of the stretch at all times, brings the 2-0, and it's inside. No! It's a called strike on the inside corner. Mino jumped out of the way, and I just kind of expected it to be a ball. But it wasn't. 2-1. Hits one foul on the ground over to the left side. Coach Brett Veliquit taking 3 or 4 steps to his right and making the play, which is of absolutely no consequence. See, ready to bring the 2-2. Here it comes. Downstairs. And it's 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air on the left side of the infield. It's going to be the shortstop Binder calling for it on the infield dirt. For a moment there, it looked like David Martin would go after it, but there's one out.
Number 21, Anthony Garcia.
Now, Anthony Garcia, also known as Fletch. Fletch lives, and so do the Clements Hopes. First pitch to him, upstairs. Didn't miss his noggin by much. C comes set, righty to righty. Here it comes. Check swing, ball down. 2-0. C brings the next one. High fly ball to center. Back is Braylon Payne. Back to his left, now moves to his right. He's under it, makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Taylor Brown, the center fielder, has had quite a night. Scored one of the 3 runs in the 5th that had the Clements Rangers sitting pretty with a 6-4 lead, but they allowed 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, and we played on. And here we are in the 9th. 2 outs, bases empty for Taylor Brown. This is his first look at C, who starts him with a strike, a fastball on the outside black of the plate. Here's C's next pitch. The 0-1 is high, 1-1. You know, I've been telling you several times about what we're going to do next week. I guess I could go beyond that. The 1-1 down and in, 2-1. Yeah, I could give you some additional information if I can just find it. Here's the 2-1 outside, 3-1 on Brown. C comes set. Here's the 3-1. It's upstairs, ball 4. The Rangers have the potential go-ahead run on 2-out walk to Taylor Brown.
Number 11, Griffin Culver.
Just had to take a little swig there, you know. All right, so opportunity knocks for Griffin Culver, who is already homered tonight. He's just trying to get another run home. Noah C. brings it, and that's a strike on the outside corner. Oh, I know where it is that I should be looking for something. Culver, ready for the 0-1. C brings it. That's also a strike at the knees and a little bit of a look of incredulity from Culver, and I'm thinking maybe that pitch was low. I think that's what he was thinking. C brings it. Check swing, and it's outside. Abedy smothers it. And that was a big play right there, because if it gets by him, then you get Brown moving from first base to second, and a single might score him. Here's the 1-2. Culver takes a called third strike, and he can't believe it. And we have played 8.5. The Knights will come to bat again, and they'll have the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Luke Dixon, David Martin, and Elijah Victorian do. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, 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 swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
All right, new pitcher for the Clements Rangers. As Elkins is about to bat in the bottom of the ninth, it is right-hander Ben Couture, who's been playing at first base all night. He's 0-3. He's making his 5th pitching appearance, but this is only the 2nd time he's come out of the bullpen. 12 2/3 innings for Couture. He's allowed 23 hits, 23 runs, 15 of those earned, 7 walks, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is 8.29. WHIP is 2.37. Batting average against him, 390. Luke Dixon, wow, what a big hit he had in the 7th inning. A 2-run single. It scored Jacob Binder and Nick Carroll, and it tied this game up at 6, and no one has scored since.
For the Knights, number 9, Luke Dixon.
All right, these fans, they want a victory, at least the ones from Elkins, and they want to go party. First pitch bounces in, and it's ball 1. Clements fans feel the same way. Dixon moving the dirt around in the batter's box. He stands a long way from the plate in the right-handed box. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a chopper toward third base. It's going to be easy play for Ryan Brown. Gets his man, and there's 1 out. Now David Martin.
Steven Martin.
Martin drove home a run with a double, and that came in the 4th inning. His first look at Ben Couture. Couture brings it. Breaking ball right down the middle, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball and just high. Here comes the 1-1. And that's a strike. And one thing that home plate umpire Gerard Caldwell, he's been very consistent on is those pitches on the inside corner. Sometimes when a hitter will give up on it thinking it might even hit him, he calls it a strike. There's a high fly ball to center field. Taylor Brown squeezes the ball out there, and that's the second out. Knights not making any noise thus far in their half of the 9th inning. Now Elijah Victorian. He got on with a walk and kind of got everybody excited. But the Knights couldn't push across the go-ahead run. They did rally for 2 in the bottom of the 7th to keep this one going. So after Martin flies out to center field, the first pitch to Victorian is a strike on the outside corner. Okay, so yeah, I was going to tell you about our schedule of games coming up beyond next week. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed by Victorian. It was a nice changeup. Very important for Couture to get out of this one right here and retire Victorian so he doesn't give Payne a chance. The 0-2 pitch is way outside. No chase by Victorian, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball caught the outside corner, called strike 3, and the Knights are down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 9th by the pitching of Ben Couture, and we will play on with a score tied 6-6. And why don't we just stay here? All right, so before I tell you this, I'm going to tell you that these things are subject to change. There's a very good chance we might change our broadcast schedule. It just depends on playoff implications and things like this. But here is our plan, basically. All right, so let's see. What is today? Today is the 14th. All right. Going forward, let's see. On Tuesday, you already knew that we had the game between Kempner and Hightower. So that's our game on Tuesday night. 6:40 batter up show and 7 o'clock first pitch between Kempner and Hightower. Then on Friday, it is softball. Ridgepoint at Travis starts at 6. Travis looks like they are going to win the district title, even if Ridgepoint could find a way to get a win, but Ridgepoint is reeling right now. They've lost their last 2. They have 3 district losses. Then on Saturday, April 23rd, we're going to have Ridgepoint at Brazoswood. And that'll probably be either a 10 a.m. or an 11 a.m. start, kind of a tune-up for the playoffs against a playoff quality team. Saturday, April 23rd, Ridgepoint at Brazoswood sometime in the morning. Then on Tuesday, April 26th, a doubleheader. Travis at Elkins is going to be at 7 o'clock. Well, you know, we have 3 choices on Tuesday, April the 26th, and we're really not sure. We'll let you know, of course. All right, Ben Couture stepping in to lead off for Clements in the top of the 10th. Swings and misses at an 0-1 pitch, and he's down 0-2. Noah C., the sophomore, the third pitcher of the night, following Seth Spees and Adam Wade. Couture swings at a pitch that was way outside, and he's out. He's really upset with himself. He kind of was made to look bad on that one by C.
Next up, number 15, Stefano Demaris.
All right, here's Demaris. I've run out of room in my scorebook. I'm doing the best I can. Demaris looks at the first pitch, strike at the letters. Noah C. starting to look comfortable out there in his varsity debut. Comes set. The 0-1. That is high in the air to left field. It looks like it's going to be a pretty easy play for Victorian. Yep, he's got it. In the air for a long time. Second out, and now the number 9 hitter in the order, Garrett Lehand. Logan Abity messing with him a little bit. And they're both smiling, so it's all good. All right, Lehand looks at the first pitch from C, and it is down low for ball 1. Garrett looking for his first hit tonight, but he would take a walk. He'd take anything. 1-0. Nice rip, and he fouls it back. Takes one bounce off of the football field house. Fans waiting for something electric to happen. Here comes the 1-1. Bounces in. And that hit Abity, I think, in the left arm. Ouch. And now he's chasing the ball. Nobody came out of the dugout to get it. Parker Hunter thinking, I don't think I'm going to challenge Logan Abity in running after a ball that's just sitting there in the grass. 2-1. 2-1. Missed inside. It's 3-1. So Noah C. in jeopardy of walking the number 9 hitter and giving Ryan Brown a chance. Here's the 3-1. Called strike. He took a couple of steps toward first. He thought it was down. All right, so Lehand will face a 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Downstairs for ball 4. All right, Ryan Brown. He got one hit tonight, 1 for 3, but it was a homer.
Batting number 9, Ryan Brown.
He also walked a couple of times. He was passed intentionally. Officially a walk. He's never batted against Noah C. S-E-A-Y-C, making his varsity debut. Lehand looks like he wants to steal a base. Pitch to Brown, gets by Abity, and Lehand will get to second and stay right there. Could be costly now. Anything to the outfield could potentially bring Lehand home and give the Rangers the lead. It is 6-6, and now they are going to pass Brown again. Three straight intentional passes. Well, I guess you could say his on-base percentage for this game is .667. 1 for 3 in the hit column, and then 3 walks.
Now batting number 23, Cooper Ziegelski.
Now Cooper Ziegelski flied out to left field. That ended the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him, and as a ground ball towards second, Binder has it, scoops and throws to second in time to Dixon. And the Rangers are done in the 10th, and the Elkins Knights will try to end it when we come back on VypeFortBend.com. It is 6-6.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
You know, fans, when you have a game go 10 innings, and this one is going to go at least 10, chances are you're going to have an exciting finish, but I hope you understand when I say that we're not going to have a post-game show. I know that if I don't get all my toys put away quickly, then there's a very good chance that they'll turn the lights out, and it'll be hard to get out of here with everything in my cases. I have a couple of cases. All right, Ben Couture is out there to pitch again for Clements, but the thing is, he went 1-2-3 in his first inning. That was the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Now it's Braylon Payne. Breaking ball strike to Braylon. Braylon singled in the 7th. That was his first hit of the night. No, correction, I'm sorry about that. He's had 2 singles. The 0-1 pitch is down, 1-1 on Braylon. He likes to wear that little, kind of white turtleneck undershirt. And I'm wondering when it gets really hot, will he shed that thing? Here's the 1-1. High in the air, down the left field line. Closing in is Ziegelski, long run, and he drops it in foul territory. Actually, it's a fair ball. Payne is going to third, and they don't throw him out. He's at third. Now that is a very, very tough call to make by the home plate umpire. The Rangers are saying it was a foul ball. The ball hit the glove of Ziegelski as he sprinted over toward the foul line, and it did land in foul territory, but I'm wondering, did he touch it in fair territory and it landed in foul territory? But if you have Braylon Payne at third base with nobody out, I'll tell you what, wow, that's tough. So you got to give him maybe a triple. I don't know if it's a double and you advance to third on the throw or a triple, but Seth Spies is in the batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him, a breaking ball down. The Rangers might want to consider intentionally passing Spies and Abedy and create a situation where there's a force all around the diamond. There's nobody out. 1 run ends it. Pitch to Spies. Outside with the curve. 2-0 the count. Ben Couture on for his second inning of work. Here's the pitch. Down and out for a ball. Three and nothing is the count on Seth Spies, and it just looks like this is another of those unintentional, intentional walks. And it bounces past Culver. Here comes Payne, and the Knights win it. They are mobbing Braylon Payne. They're throwing water on him. The Rangers walk off the field dejected. And it is all over. The Elkins Knights, well, it wasn't pretty, but it was exciting. And it took them 10 innings. They scored to win it by a score of 7-6. And we'll be back with the totals right after this on VypeFortBend.com.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
All right, what a crazy game. It goes 10 innings, and for the winning Elkins Knights, 7 runs on 10 hits. They made 3 errors, and they left 12 runners on base. For the Clements Rangers, 6 runs on 8 hits. They made 2 errors and left 8 runners on base. In his varsity debut, the winner is C. He's so new to me, I have to double-check the roster to remember his first name. Noah. Noah C. gets the victory, and Ben Couture, coming out of the bullpen, unfortunately for him, takes the loss. But they held this Elkins team down as long as they could, but Elkins just kept fighting, and there you go. They get the win by a score of 7-6. Well, for my producer, Daniel Garrigan, and for everybody on the VypeFortBend.com team, we thank you so much for listening. We love everybody at Elkins and at Clements. But there can only be one winner, and tonight it's the Knights. Roger Smith saying so long and the very happiest Easter to you. We will rejoin you on Tuesday night at 6:40 with the Batter Up Show, Kempner and Hightower, on your broadcast home for Fort Bend County Sports. Thanks, everybody, for being with us. God bless, and we will talk to you again soon.